Welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about the show The Big House, and I'm basically just gonna give my opinion and talk about it. I actually really like the show, and I really did not like for the fact that it lasted only 6 seasons, and I felt like it would have gone on for at least 4 or 5 or 6 seasons, like around that time. I feel like it would have had those seasons, and I really just did not like how it just gave 6 episodes because it just felt like they could have done so much more with it, and there could have been so much depth with the characters. And I really enjoyed how funny the show was. It wasn't cringy. It was like those shows that you could watch with anybody, any demographic. And you could just sit down and watch it, and you could just like laugh because the show was like, to me at least, really good. And I just feel like it was just cut too short. And I feel like if they had given it more time and everything and it wasn't canceled, it probably would have been one of the most like top worthy shows for like the 2000 that you could have watched. Like it could have probably been up there with the Bernie Mac show, My Wife and Kids, One on One. What else? Half and Half. I probably would have been up in there with those shows. The Cosby Show, all that. Now as for the characters, I actually enjoy the characters and watching them. The only character that I really did not really like was the mother character. Like I liked her and everything, but and I felt like she had a good heart, but I feel like she really needed to stop infantilizing her son and to like let him be his own man and to let him make his own choices and decisions even if she did not agree with them, because at the end of the day he was grown and everything and he should have just been doing what he wanted to do. And I feel like even though those choices she may not agree with, she just let him learn, let him flourish, and if he's smart he won't do them again. And then you have like the character development of them, like they're just helping Kevin's character out because of like the loss that he has faced with his mother dying and his father going to prison, and so you're just being like family and helping him out in that way. And then you have like the last episode. I feel like this was the best like development of like the family. Like yes, they were helping out because of their family and everything, um and they were trying to be like decent people, but I feel like that episode really truly, like the last episode really truly showed how they really felt about him and that they cared for him, because yes, let him stay with him, but at the same time they were kind of like, I wouldn't say they were annoyed, but it was more of like they it was like, how do I say it? There's like an episode where they were like the mother literally jokes about how they didn't want him to be here in the beginning and she had to like take a vote for him to stay. It was like that, but at the end of the episode you don't really see like the last episode, because that was like an earlier episode. You see that they actually have grown a lot from where they were from episode 1 to episode 6, and that they actually like they actually love each other more, appreciate each other more, and actually like care for them. And it was like that was a, I wouldn't say it was a lot of character development, but it did take like good character development for that to happen. And it just like really made me love the show even more, because you kind of watch episode 1 to episode 6 and you see all of these things happen. And I just felt like they could have done so much more if they gave them more seasons instead of canceling it, because there were so many good storylines that could have happened. Oh yeah, it also would have been up there with the Fresh Prince and all that stuff. But I also did enjoy the other characters and all that too. Um, Nothing really else I have to say about that show.